From KJFM Louisiana Bowling Green, this is Eagle 102, broadcasting 24/7, 365. KJFM Radio, Eagle 102.
From KJFM Radio, Eagle 102, Area High School Softball is on the air. Eagle 102 brings you area softball all season long, on air and online at kjfmeagle102.net. Now, exciting area high school softball action on your area sports leader, KJFM, Eagle 102.
And welcome to Wallace Memorial Park in Louisiana. Mark Fronick, Marianne Everhart, getting ready for Tuesday afternoon softball here on Eagle 102 as the Louisiana Bulldogs welcome in our old friend Maddie Hankey and her Community R-VI Trojans today.
We know we kind of chuckled as we were talking about it off air many times. Is here we are with two head coaches, alums from two other EMO schools, although R6 is no longer in the EMO. But isn't it nice to see these familiar faces? We got to call them as players. Now we're going to call them as coaches.
I feel old now.
Well, I mean, we may be getting old, but it's always nice to see them come back and then do some amazing things with the area schools.
And just look around the area at how many of the quote-unquote kids that we used to broadcast are now in the coaching ranks. I mean, every school has one, and it's just great to see that the kids had such a bond with sports and the area schools that they decided to stay in that atmosphere and continue on as teachers and coaches.
Well, let's talk a little bit about these two teams. Louisiana's been kind of on a little bit of a hot streak. We called their game. They got their first win against Clopton in that game, and then they kind of kept picking up a couple more wins, and now they're on quite a roll. Community R6, their actual district seed came out today, and they are seeded second in their district.
And that's the same district as Clopton.
Clopton is Silex.
Yeah, and Silex grabbed the 1 seed in that district. R6, the 2 seed. The 3 seed went to the host Paris. Boy, that's going to be a trek.
Yeah.
Clopton is the 4 and Wellsville the 5, and that's all the teams that are in that district.
Yes.
So.
And we talked to Kelsey. They're supposed to do the seeding for their class, which will include Bowling Green, Van Far, Monroe City, and now I've drawn a blank on a couple of the others. They're still all very close schools. They're going to do those seedings tomorrow.
And
they will be at Montgomery County.
Yeah, and that is a great site. We're down there for a game that was moved because of weather last year, and it's a beautiful field and a nice warm press box and
even better, we have an athletic director over there we're very familiar with that we can give a hard time to with Adam Falloon, but. One of the things that Kelsey was talking about is there is a chance that right off the bat she's paired up against big sister Rochelle in that opening round, but they're going to wait for those seedings to come out. So at that point, we need to pull Lori up here and ask her exactly how do you root for that game? You root for it not to happen.
She had a practice run on that a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, she did.
And Big Sister came out ahead in that one, didn't she?
She did. So we'll find out more, and, of course, we'll have some links on our website as soon as those brackets are laid out. Ellsbury actually plays at Valley Park. There's only 4 in their district, so we'll wait and see.
Wow.
Yeah, so we'll see where they're at again. Bowling Green.
And is that I don't know if you know the answer to this. Is that because of schools moving to spring softball that it seems like there's less teams across the state playing fall ball?
It kind of sort of does. I mean, it could be just a Class 2 thing. Now, actually, Silex, Clopton, R6, although they're Class 1. Bowling Green, Louisiana, Van Far, Montgomery, Ellsbury, they're all Class 2. And it seems like they're just trying to spread a Class 2 out more and keep the same number of districts. So I'm wondering if they would consolidate some of those districts.
Well, I hope not, because that means more driving.
That does mean more driving. So, but either way, the Montgomery district only has 6 teams. Ellsbury's district, I mentioned, has 4, and this other one has 5.
So that's kind of a bit of a district preview. We'll talk more about that as the brackets get set and we get closer to the action. But let's focus on the game at hand here today. Mentioned Louisiana playing good ball. From a small conference, R6 is, but they've already sealed up that conference. So congratulations to Maddie and this program. They seem to be trending in the right direction after a couple of lean years there before her arrival. So they're getting things figured out and have a championship in their conference now to boast she's in her second season now as head coach.
Well, and R6 comes in with several athletic players. They were over at state basketball last year. One of the names you're going to hear quite often, not only in softball but in basketball coming around, it'd be Natalie Thomas. And she is a big spark plug no matter what team she's on.
Well, we'll talk more about her and this matchup as we go along, get closer to first pitch. Our starting lineup's also on the way here on the Eagle 102 pregame show.
Hi, this is John. I'm one of the pharmacists you see at Family Drug in Louisiana and the Bowling Green Pharmacy. We're right here with personal and prompt service, giving you the answers about your medications. If you're new in town, come get acquainted. If you're one of our regulars, thank you. You are always welcome to come in and just say hi. The right people, the right service, right downtown. Family Drug, 3rd in Georgia in Louisiana, and the Bowling Green Pharmacy on the square in Bowling Green.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Eagle 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. So easy, anyone can use them. Once you try it, you'll just have to buy it. Stop by Bowling Green Tractor to see how easy yard work can be. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for ego, power beyond belief.
Are you still looking for a bank that knows you by name, offers convenient hours and hometown service? Look no further than Community State Bank of Missouri. Hello, this is Paul Hill. Our pleasant staff is here to welcome you and service all your banking needs. So stop by our office in Bowling Green or Troy and experience the difference. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana. The Eagle 102 starting lineups on KJFM are brought to you by Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy.
And let's look at the lineups for this ball game as Louisiana takes on Community R6. We'll start with the R6 lineup. Of course, their head coach is Maddie Hankey, assisted by Carrie Thomas. She'll be the first base coach. Jeff Angel, the second assistant, and they'll lead it off with their pitcher, number 7, Emma Angel. First baseman bats second, number 1, Natalie Thomas. In the 3 spot is the shortstop, number 8, Sarah Angel. Catcher bats cleanup, number 2, Emmy Johnson. Then in the 5 spot is the second baseman, number 4, Kaylee Diesel. Left fielder bats 6, number 15, McKaylin Drainer is her name.
Quite a name. We noticed that before, McKaylin.
Yeah, McKaylin. Huh? All right. Right fielder is number 17, Emily Hoyt. She's in the 7th spot. The 8th spot belongs to the third baseman, number 11, Deanne Brooks. And rounding out the order is the center fielder, number 5, Shelby Clark. So no designated player, no flex player, just a classic 9-girl lineup for the R6 Trojans. For the Louisiana Bulldogs, they will employ the designated player in flex, but they'll lead it off with the pitcher, number 1, Faith Rule. Center fielder bats second, number 9, Tatum DePriest. The designated player is in the 3 spot, number 5, Aussie Manjarez. That's an awesome.
Yes, I'm so glad
Australia
you could say that.
Manjarez. And she said she can't roll the J, so that's why it's Manjarez. The shortstop bats cleanup, number 7, Jaden Womack. The third baseman bats 5th, number 19, Misha Campbell. Then the catcher, number 18, Caitlin Glow in the 6th spot. 7th spot belongs to the first baseman, number 22, Gretchen Capps. Second baseman bats 8th, number 2, Emma Inglis. And the left fielder bats 9th, number 3, Morgan Street. Flexing in right field will be the diminutive number 23, Riley Anderson. So again, the batting order for R6, Angel, Thomas, Angel, Johnson, Diesel, Drainer, Hoyt, Brooks, and Clark. And Kelsey Dorsey's lineup is Rule, DePriest, Manjarez, Womack, Campbell, Glow, Camps, Inglis, and Street, with Anderson playing right field as the flex. Those are your starting lineups.
I tell you what, I was just looking at the food coming from the concession stand, and all of a sudden I'm really hungry.
Oh, so, best hot dogs in the business here.
So, note to self, if you're headed out to the softball game, don't bother grabbing supper. You just come on out and get you a dog pile.
Dog pile? I cannot shy away from the hot dog.
I know, I'm really kind of big about hot dogs, but this was a pretzel, actually. I was looking, I'm like, that looks like it's full of carbs. I need some of that. So
yeah.
We're talking about, to get our mind off food, we're talking a little bit about these two teams. Louisiana came in. They beat South Shelby, I believe it was last night, 9-8. So they've got another win under their belt that they're coming into tonight's game with. So we'll see if that momentum holds them over. As you mentioned, R6, they've secured their conference. They've got a second seed in the district, so we know they're already coming in looking with the momentum. They positive. They got the positive going.
Yeah, and Louisiana, as the season's gone on, they found ways to win. Where in seasons past, they may have wilted in the final innings. This year, they're finding a way to push a run across, tie a game up, break a tie, kind of like the Cardinals have been doing.
I was going to say, that's kind of what I was going to say. They may be mocking the Cardinals just a little bit because their strong suit seems to be coming in the late portions of the game.
I think Caitlin Glow has a while to go before she's Yadier Molina.
She does, but hey, I would almost take Faith Rule over Carlos Martinez any day at this point.
When the game is on the line,
call up Rule.
You got to have faith, not Carlos.
That's right.
The coaches and captains exchanging lineup cards, going over the ground rules. Pretty straightforward field here since the improvements a few years ago. It's 200 down the lines, 205 to dead center. Beautiful ballpark looking toward Highway 54 at Wallace Memorial Park. The only thing, we got to get something to block that sun.
Yeah, well, but I tell you what, Mark, I like that they put those numbers nice and big for those of us who may be aging a little bit, who can't quite read that far out. So they got to where we can read it for sure.
You speak for yourself.
I said we.
I've got 20/20, but no, I don't.
No, yeah. Well, mine's close. We'll go with that. So.
All right, the anthem and introductions about to be made here at Wallace Park. We'll take a break. First pitch is just around the corner. This has been the Eagle 102 pregame show on KJFM Radio.
If you are in the market for a car, whether you're looking for a new or used vehicle, make sure you visit Bowling Green Chevrolet. Their selection will surprise you with prices that can't be beat. Bowling Green Chevrolet is just off Highway 61 at the South Bowling Green exit. Once you get there, you'll see why Bowling Green Chevrolet is the #1 dealership in the area. Check it out for yourself. Bowling Green Chevrolet, where you'll always feel at home.
Hey, this is Tyler from Mid-America Auto and Towing. We have a constant rotation of new inventory, including cars, trucks, and SUVs. If we don't have what you're looking for, then we'll find it. Mid-America Auto and Towing is located off Highway 54 across from KJFM. We offer a minimum of 12-month, 12,000-mile warranty, state inspections, diagnostics, engine and brake repair, and preventative maintenance. Mid-America Auto and Towing just off Highway 54 in Bowling Green is a one-stop shop. For 24-hour towing and roadside assistance, call 324-9919. Like us on Facebook or check out our website at midamericaautoandtowing.com.
Hi, this is Kelsey Henderson, RN Case Manager for Pike County Home Health. Pike County Home Health offers a variety of services from skilled nursing to rehabilitation therapies. Home health is covered 100% by Medicare, and we accept most forms of insurance. Our caregivers work with your doctor and design a plan of care specifically for your needs and abilities. Our goal is to help you take control of your treatment, prevent future declines in your health, and improve your safety at home. If you have any questions or home health needs, please contact us at 573-324-2111 or visit our website at pikecountyhealth.org.
Here's one question that has no wrong answer. Are you going to choose the new Shell and Fuel Rewards card to be used at Shell stations, or the Shell and Fuel Rewards MasterCard that can be used everywhere MasterCard is accepted? With both, you save 10 cents per gallon, up to 20 gallons every time you fill up. And you also earn 10% rebates on your first $1,200 in non-fuel purchases per year at Shell stations. See? You can't go wrong with either. Visit www.shell.us/getrewards and apply today. At participating Shell stations only. Terms and conditions apply.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
Just moments away from first pitch here at Wallace Park as Louisiana takes on Community R6. Let's set the defense for the Bulldogs across the outfield. Morgan Street is in left. Tatum Priest in center. Riley Anderson is in right field. She's the flex. Misha Campbell is the third baseman. Jaden Womack is the shortstop. Emma Inglis at second base and Gretchen Capps over at first. Caitlin Glow behind the plate. And Faith Rule will be in the circle this afternoon. And she has been, well, Coach called her a stud. Kelsey Dorsey.
A stud, yep.
Stud pitcher. I'm sure she wishes she had her for a couple more years.
Absolutely.
We talked about that down at Clofton, but she has been fantastic this season and only getting better as the season is going on.
Absolutely, and I think Faith probably feels the same thing, wishing she had a couple more years with Kelsey.
Definitely. Well, we'll take a break. Our first pitch right around the corner. The anthem set to be played, and then it's softball time here from Wallace Memorial Park on Eagle 102.
Hi, this is John. I'm one of the pharmacists you see at Family Drug in Louisiana and the Bowling Green Pharmacy. We're right here with personal and prompt service, giving you the answers about your medications. If you're new in town, come get acquainted. If you're one of our regulars, thank you. You are always welcome to come in and just say hi. The right people, the right service, right downtown. Family Drug, 3rd in Georgia in Louisiana, and the Bowling Green Pharmacy on the square in Bowling Green.
As a farmer, you rely on rainfall to ensure your crop production, but sometimes the weather doesn't cooperate. Droughts can happen and do. Long dry spells can ruin your crops, but shouldn't ruin your life. With a pasture, rangeland, and forage policy through NAU Country Insurance Company and Bowling Green Insurance Agency, you'll be provided with the extra protection you need. Contact Fred Carlson at Bowling Green Insurance to discuss how PRF can help manage your risk. NAU Country Insurance Company is an equal opportunity provider.
Is it time to renew, redo, or rebuild? People's Bank and Trust can help you make those home improvements without springing a leak in your budget. I'm Christine Rutherford, and we have loans designed specifically for repairs and renovations, along with home equity lines of credit. Stop by your local People's Bank in Bowling Green and let's talk about how People's Bank can help you. People's Bank and Trust online at www.pbtc.net or give me a call at 573-324-2525. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender, MLO number 421603, NMLS number 407724.
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service. But did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. At Ingram Plumbing, we're ready to meet all your plumbing needs. I should know. I'm Bonnie Ingram, and I've worked there for over 50 years. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling Green.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
Faith Rule taking her warm-up tosses ahead of the first pitch of this ball game as Louisiana hosts Community R-VI.
And I think it was very mean. We're going to call it, since Griff's standing here, we're going to call it very mean of Griffin to make us turn around while as we face the flag. That's as the barbecue smoke was blowing towards us. That's not very nice.
I thought you were going down to get us hot dog.
I know.
Or was that my job?
Well, I figure we'll tackle it. Well, maybe somebody will show up and just go get them for us. How about that? Yeah.
Do you have what's Kelsey doing? Is she busy?
Yeah. Hey, Kels, remember all those times we called your name while you're playing ball?
Yeah.
Come on. No, here we go. We are first batter up. It's going to be Emma Angel.
Emma? Looks like she'll be slapping from the left-hand side to lead off this ball game.
And, you and I talked about that at Clopton, that we don't see that a whole lot anymore.
Now, she'll probably get up there and be a
power hitter.
A straight left-handed hitter. But no, it looks like she's going up there with the intention of bunting for a base hit or slapping for a base hit. And they play her in at the corners as Misha Campbell about halfway between home and third. Pretty straight away everywhere else. And the first pitch from Rule is fouled back behind home plate. And the count goes to no balls and one strike.
Hey, might pass along for those of you who are headed to the Louisiana Middle School football game tonight. That game has been postponed. That is going to be played tomorrow night at Louisiana. Coach Griffin told us that there's a little mix-up. Vanfar is now coming to Louisiana tomorrow.
That one fouled out of play again, 0-2. What did he say, that Louisiana was on their way down there?
Yeah, Louisiana
and Vanfar was on their way over here.
Yeah, they couldn't exactly meet in the middle at Bowling Green, but you know,
there's probably something going on down
there. Probably one or two things going. Yeah. So, no balls, 2 strikes to start off this first batter here from R6.
Angel back in the box. Rule has her sign, reaches high and delivers, and it's outside for ball 1.
So, I don't know that we can really call what she's doing slapping.
No, she's up there
she's looking to
swinging
power,
true.
But Misha Campbell still staying very close.
A 1-2 pitch, and that one is ripped down the line, but foul.
So still 1 ball, 2 strikes on Angel. Oh, didn't want to throw one of the Dorseys under the bus here for going to get a hot dog. I didn't know she didn't offer if we wanted one.
No.
Tommy.
It happens.
Having a hot dog, didn't even bother to ask us if we wanted a hot dog. Oh.
Another 1-2 pitch. heading to the plate, and it's outside 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the leadoff hitter, Emma Angel.
Fouled the first 2 off, looked at a ball and found a third pitch down the right field line.
They got an Emma, M.E., and an Emily.
Yeah.
All in the starting 9. 2-2 pitch, swung on and missed. Went after the high heat, came up empty, and that's the first out. First strikeout of the day for Faith Rule.
And that brings up Natalie Thomas, as we talked about, a name that you're going to hear quite often. She plays first base for the Lady Trojans.
And bats from the right-hand side. And the first pitch from Rule is in there for a strike called. 0-1 with the bases empty and 1 down. Top of the first inning, we're just underway from Wallace Park. Rule winds and fires again outside, 1-1. Good late movement on that pitch. Just missed out of the zone.
For some reason, Natalie Thomas, I thought she was a little taller than what she appears, or it could be because we're standing up high over top of the crowd.
This one fouled off the screen. Off the back of that Gretchen Capps poster to make it a 1-ball, 2-strike count.
1 out already as Emma Angel went down swinging.
Ball and 2 strikes to Thomas. The other Angel waits on deck, and that's a swing and a miss, and the first 2 are retired via the strikeout.
And as you mentioned, that brings up a Sarah Angel. She is the shortstop for the Lady Trojans. Seeing if she can get some of the offense moving.
I'm guessing both Angels, the daughter of assistant Jeff.
It's probably a safe assumption.
Yeah. And the first pitch to Sarah Angel, the shortstop, is swung on and missed, 0-1, as Faith Rule has come out firing here in the top of the first inning, trying to strike out the side to start this game. Has her sign, has her grip, delivers, and that one's fouled off the screen, and she's a strike away from fanning the side. Weird carom there.
Yeah, sitting first 3 down would be a nice start to this game for the Lady Dogs.
About 74 degrees at first pitch here this afternoon.
Doesn't get much better than this one.
No, this is softball weather for sure. The 0-2 on its way to Angel. Up high, a ball and 2 strikes. So far, a pretty good strike zone being laid out by the home plate umpire.
And I do not recognize either one of these gentlemen. They must not be from the area.
The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. One after the high heat. Strikes out the side here in the first inning. We head to the bottom half. Dogs coming up. Tied at 0-0 on Eagle 102.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of the community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned pharmacies. There's one right here. Health Mart pharmacists have a personal commitment to their communities because, just like you, they support their community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned and hometown proud.
Louisiana is a Health Mart town. Family Drug Health Mart Pharmacy. The right people, the right price, right downtown. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Follow your area teams throughout the season, in person, on air, and online by staying tuned to your area sports leader, Eagle 102. Brought to you by Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice, Mid-America Auto and Towing, and Abel's Quick Shops.
Let's set the defense for Community R6 across the outfield. Michaela Drainer is in left. Shelby Clark in center. Emily Hoyt is in right. Deanne Brooks is the third baseman. Sarah Angel is the shortstop. Kaylee Diesel is the second baseman. And Natalie Thomas over at first. Emmy Johnson behind the plate. And Emma Angel in the circle. So it's Emma pitching to Emmy this afternoon.
And for the offense, starting things off, it's going to be the pitcher Faith Rule for the Lady Dogs, followed by Tatum DePriest. Aussie Monjares. And then if any of them stay alive, Jaden Womack. So pitcher against pitcher, both pitchers leading off for each team. I was noticing Miss Angel's pitch. She has quite a spin on her pitch. She really
a lot of torque in the elbow.
Well, actually, it's more
or
in the
wrist.
Yeah. She really spins that wrist, almost flips it out as she's on the release.
We'll see if it's some pitchers have a spin, some have more of a snap in the wrist. Have to be honest, I wasn't watching her warm up, so I'll be pleasantly surprised one way or the other. Rule digs in, and the first pitch from Emma Angel is on the way, and it is more of a spin than a snap.
And she almost rolls it like completely. It's almost she rolls it in and almost under. It's a little different, I will say. We'll see how much trouble it causes the batters if they're watching her release.
That one misses as well, 2-0. So Angel falls behind the first batter, and Rule is ready for the 2-0 pitch, and that one misses. Ooh, called a strike. It did touch the inside corner.
My guess is Coach Dorsey has scouted this pitcher, was preparing her girls for what they might see here.
Way up high as Rule momentarily showed bunt and then pulled back.
Yeah, that off-speed pitch there kind of didn't quite get the release she wanted to, and it went floating high.
3-1 to Rule. This one grounded to the shortstop. Up with it is Sarah Angel. Throw across is offline and late. They're going to try and get her to second. The throw there, and the second baseman was a couple of feet behind the bag, so no tag.
So really she gets a single there, turns it into a double for the Lady Dogs and gets someone in scoring position right off the bat.
Yeah, the shortstop stayed back on that, and Rule was going to beat it out regardless. She threw anyway, threw to the home plate side of first, and that one's bunted.
Oh, we got a hit by pitch.
That could be argued by Hankey. I thought that got bat, but it did get the forearm, according to the home plate umpires. So DePriest goes down to first, and she's not feeling good.
Yeah, they're checking out. Looks like she's kind of shaking her hand a little bit, and they're saying no.
She says thumbs up. She's good.
Coach, get out of the way. We're ready to play.
Yep. So a infield single, an error, and now a hit batsman. And that will bring in Manjarres. Aussie takes the ball up high. 2 on. Nobody out. After Rule retired the Trojans 1-2-3 all by strikeout in the top half of the inning. The 1-0 is hit in the air. Short right field, it's caught there. Too shallow to tag. And that's the first out. So Manjarres retired.
And that's going to bring up Jaden Womack, the shortstop for the Lady Bulldogs. What did I just miss?
So an illegal pitch? Is that what?
That's what they're calling. So
Manjarres is back in the box because of an illegal pitch by Angel.
She had contact. I was trying to hear contact with the catcher, maybe? Did the catcher have contact? Because obviously the pitcher couldn't.
Up high, and it's 2-0. So Manjarres back in the box. Well, if there's contact, then she would have been at first base regardless, I think.
Well, that was my thought. So
I think it was an illegal pitch. That one's a strike. 2-1, or 3-1 rather.
Either way, Maddie Hinkey didn't argue it, so whatever it was must have made sense when she asked for clarification.
And that's a walk. So the bases are loaded with no outs instead of first and second and 2 outs.
So now Womack steps in, and boy, could she be a hero if she could maybe hit that one to that 205 mark. No pressure.
She's in the cleanup spot.
And she's there for a reason, I'm sure.
And a strike taken on the first pitch to Jaden. 0-1 the count. Way up high with the off speed. She's having trouble corralling that. Throw down to third and back in safely as Rule. 1-1 the count. The next bounces in. 2 balls and a strike. Nowhere to put Jaden Womack.
So Angel sets to wind again. Ball high.
Laid off the high pitch to make it 3-1, and now the Dogs can eat. Hitters count. Angels pitch is low, and it's 1-0 Louisiana. A walk with the bases loaded. Back-to-back walks. After a hit batter and a infield single.
And steps in the power now of Misha Campbell.
The third baseman takes a strike called to start this at bat. Misha's a senior and takes a ball up high. 1-1 the count.
As Angel steps back on the rubber, gets her sign and winds.
Way inside, almost hit her, and it's 2-1. Caitlin Glow on deck. Bulldogs looking for a big inning. The 2-1 swung on and missed. One after the high outside delivery to even things up at 2-2.
So Campbell steps out, gets a little dirt on her hands. Back in the batter's box, she's ready now.
The 2-2 pitch, fouled off the sidewall.
Basically the batter's box.
Yeah.
For R6, I guess I should say.
Yeah, the
R6.
on deck circle there, right by the first base dugout. Still 2-2. Long look from Angel. And now the count goes full. Still nobody out. 2 walks in the inning. Already in a hit batter.
Dogs lead 1-0.
The payoff pitch. This one's grounded to the shortstop. They're going to come home, get the out there. Throw to first is not in time, and over the head of the first baseman. They're going to score another run. 2-0. As in to score is Monjarez on the air. So that one goes 6-2 on the putout, and then E2 to score the run. And Misha safe on a fielder's choice. There's a strike call on the first pitch to Glow, and Misha takes second.
Still only 1 out. No chance for a double play here.
Up high, evens things up. A ball and a strike. Throw down to third, and back in safely is the Bulldog runner. Womack at third, Campbell at second, 1 out. This one popped up and out of play, 1-2.
Right next door to us, as I was going to say. Can't really be next door to us. The bleachers right next to us.
Yeah, 3 sets of bleachers, 1 on each side of home, 1 behind the plate. We're in the top row.
Directly behind.
Yeah, best seats in the house. The next pitch, and that off speed again, floats high, 2-2. Glow. The catcher digs back in. The next, this one is hit in the air to right field, shading and making the catch there. Runner tags to the plate, and it's 3-0 as Womack comes in to score on the sac fly by Caitlin Glow. 3-0 Louisiana.
2 down. Well, Campbell held up a second to move advancing.
And now Gretchen Camps, the 7th batter of the inning, takes a strike call, late call by the home plate umpire. He said it. Wait a minute.
No hand motions for us this evening.
It came eventually. The 0-1 up high, 1-1. Beautiful afternoon in Wallace Park. Camps ready again. This one is hit into right field. Shading on it is Hoyt, and she makes the catch. She was busy this inning.
She was.
Had 2 putouts that counted, one that didn't end up counting. So we played a full inning. Louisiana grabs 3 and leads R6 3-0 on Eagle 102.
Some people just have a knack for being there when you need them the most. Like your third grade classmate who sticks up for you against that bully. The neighbor who gives you a jump start. And the friend who chases away that flock of geese at your outdoor wedding. Your State Farm agent has your back too, through good times and the not so good. And who's got your agent's back? State Farm, the company people have trusted for more than 90 years. We're here to help life go right.
Visit Cindy Blaylock Agency in Louisiana.
Hi folks, my name is Cody Kirkendall, new owner of Mike's Tire and Service Center. See Mike's Tire and Service Center in Bowling Green for all your automotive and tire needs. Mike's features 24-hour tire service, and when it's time to replace those tires, Mike's has great deals on several brands, ensuring they have the perfect tire for your vehicle. Mike's Tire and Service Center additionally offers alignments, tune-ups, oil changes, struts, state and DOT inspections, air conditioning services, brakes, shocks, custom exhausts, as well as minor repairs. Mike's Tire and Service Center, Business 61 North in Bowling Green.
This week's Eagle 102 Game of the Week is brought to you by Kathy Clean. Just like our area athletes, they're suited up and ready to tackle your cleaning service needs. Residential or commercial, just give them a call. Kathy Clean.
It'll be the 4, 5, and 6 hitters for Community R6. It's almost a sentence. Johnson Diesel Drainer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that really does.
Yeah.
Huh. So I was looking at this, and I feel like maybe I have something wrong. I was talking to a Sarah Angel, the home plate umpire was. I wonder if he got her confused with her sister.
Possibly. Sorry I didn't give you a call there.
Yeah,
Not my call.
Well, or explaining the illegal pitch that we talked about.
Well, the shortstop is up, and she misses on a bunt attempt. And Rule continues to dominate here in the early going.
Top of the second inning, Louisiana put 3 up in the bottom of the first, so they lead 3-0.
And the 0-1 pitch from Faith is low for ball 1. That's the first time she's been even in a count. And the 1-1 offering. Fouled off, a ball and 2 strikes. Maddie Hankey, the coach in the third base box. She's the head coach. Carrie Thomas is in the first base box. Jeff Angel trying to keep the dugout in order. And a 1-2 pitch on its way to Angel, and this one's grounded to the second baseman. Inglis up with it, underhand over to Camps. 4-3 on the putout, and that's the first out, and the first out not recorded via the strikeout.
So, yeah, you and I both did it. That was actually Johnson.
Was it Johnson?
That was Johnson.
Yeah, okay. You
But
were talking about Angel.
I called Angel. Yeah, well, it was still my fault. So they were talking to Johnson about the pitch, which makes a little bit more sense.
Yeah, we even said Johnson.
Yeah.
Diesel Drainer.
We did. Now we got a lefty up with Diesel.
All right. Second baseman. That one's outside. She wears number 4. And bats from that left-hand side. Second lefty to step up to the plate in the ball game. The 1-0. Missed on a bunt. 1-1.
She must have some speed.
Well, it's interesting that they've attempted to bunt twice this inning and haven't been able to make contact.
Well, Faith Rule is just not going to give them those spots to do that.
Slapping there and comes up empty, and it's a ball and 2 strike count. So this is a classic I'm a righty, but I'll slap from the left-hand side type hitter.
Something was funny out there as Faith was laughing. And for once, it wasn't us.
Are you sure? We are standing right in her view. This one fouled back to the screen on a slap attempt. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Base is empty, 1 out. First 4 have been retired. 3-0 Bulldogs here in the top of the second. And the 1-2 is called strike 3 on the outside corner.
Caught her looking.
Emphatic call from the home plate umpire, and that's the 4th strikeout already for Faith Rule.
And then steps in Michaelin Drainer.
The left fielder. Where's number 15? This one swung on and missed, 0-1. I went into the dugout when Coach Hankey was still filling up the lineup card, and she had to look out there. 15. I always forget her number. That's what she... Apparently that's an ongoing issue. Ball low, 1-1. Top of the second, 2 outs, base is empty. And a 1-1 count to Drainer. Fouled back, 1-2. Just have not been able to square up against Faith Rule so far today.
Here, one of the parents over here reminding Drainer not to chase the high ones. We know a couple people who like those high ones.
It's not me.
No, it is not you.
Low and in all day. Swing and a miss. She struck her out. 2 more in the strikeout column for Faith Rule here in the second. She's got 5, and Louisiana will come to bat with a 3-run lead in the bottom of the second on Eagle 102.
Bank from anywhere with Bank of Louisiana's new Freedom checking account. No minimum balance, no monthly fees, and free access to all of their mobile and online banking services like mobile check deposit, text banking, and online bill pay. Bank on your own terms with Freedom checking from Bank of Louisiana. Stop by either Bank of Louisiana location today for more details or to open an account. Bank of Louisiana, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Home data rates may apply. Check with your carrier for details. Freedom checking from Bank of Louisiana.
Follow your area teams throughout the season, in person, on air, and online by staying tuned to your area sports leader, Eagle 102. Brought to you by All Parts, Perkins Electrical Service, and Spring Hollow Coffee.
Inglis Street then back to the top of the order for Faith Rule, 8-9-1 for the Bulldogs after scoring 3 times in the top of the first inning. It could have been a lot worse, too, for R6, yes, as they had the bases loaded with nobody out. And then they popped a few in the air.
Got a couple of them. Were able to get one out on a ground to back to home plate for the force play. So we'll see what kind of adjustments were made in the dugout.
So Inglis digs in. And she takes a strike right down central to start the bottom of the second inning.
So again, Angel on the mound for R6. That's Emma.
Bunting, and that's fouled at the plate, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. That one's up high. 1-2. That was helmet high.
You know, if you stand just right here, Mark, the light pole will block the sun for you.
That's why I'm kind of crouching down now. Swing and a miss. There's a strikeout of Emma Inglis for the first out.
That's the first strikeout for Angel. And that's going to bring up Morgan Street.
Street? She's got some wheels. See if she can, now time called, and the home plate umpire is going out to talk to the pitcher, and I think she was about to do whatever she did earlier again. So Emma Angel and the home plate umpire need to get on the same page.
So we'll see what, I noticed that Coach Hinkey's sticking her head out of the dugout over here to hear what they're saying. So the way, sure they got it corrected and everybody's back on the same page and we're ready to move forward.
Yeah, but when you start messing with a pitcher's delivery or mechanics, boy, things can go south real quick. That one's inside. On the first pitch to Morgan Street.
3-0 is our score. We're in the bottom of the second. Again, Lady Bulldogs on top.
The next up high, 2-0.
No, he called it a strike.
Really?
Yep, he raised the hand after.
That's a high strike. That's another reason I sat down, is to get a better view of the strike zones. That one goes back to the screen, 2-1. Morgan Street wearing the sunglasses as she bats, ahead in the count 2-1 and takes a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out and the base is empty here in the bottom of the second inning.
And I believe for those who are looking or wondering, Thursday evening will be senior night here at the Louisiana.
That one in the dirt, and the count goes full. Bowling Green had their senior night last night and picked up a 1-0 victory over Warrenton.
I think Van Far had their senior night. They got the win as well. It was wins all the way around for our area teams last night. Again, remember, you can always catch out a
swing and a miss.
Get a recap of scores by visiting the scoreboard page at KJFM Eagle102.net.
Where do you think I got those scores?
I know. Back to the top of the lineup, Faith Rule steps in. Faith got the single, her last at bat, and an error from the shortstop and let her advance to second.
And the first pitch is up and in for ball 1. The next, hit in the air. Second baseman wants it near the line, and she can't make the catch.
She drops it.
She'll try and get to second, and she's out there. But we've got another issue. Oh, they defer to the home plate umpire and make the out call. So a error, and then was it 4-6 on the putout at second base to retire the side. We played 2 full. Bulldogs still lead the Trojans 3-0 on Eagle 102.
Well, we'll continue talking.
Yeah.
Athlete has experienced an injury during a game or practice. Our experienced sports medicine team at Pike County Memorial Hospital Physiotherapy Department get them back to play. We have 2 locations to better serve our community. Pike County Memorial Hospital Physiotherapy and Sports Medicine in Louisiana and Bowling Green. Pike County Memorial Hospital. Community owned, nationally known.
When you're ready to purchase your next vehicle, visit Pogue Ford in Bowling Green and enjoy your next buying experience. At Pogue, they go the extra mile to make sure you walk away with more than just a car or a truck. They'll give you an automotive home. Pogue Ford has the new or pre-owned vehicle you're looking for, and if they don't, they'll find it. Plus, they're available for all your automotive service needs. Pogue Ford, Business Highway 61 in Bowling Green.
The Eagle 102 Game of the Week is brought to you by J&D Tire and Auto, Perkins Electrical Services, and All Parts.
To the bottom of the third, it'll be the 7, 8, 9 hitters for.
Or the top of the third, maybe?
Yeah, the top of the third.
That's what you said.
Yeah.
Make sure I followed myself. Well, we think, maybe our board op went to get one of those hot dogs you're talking about, so it kind of threw us off.
That's a long drive.
It's a long drive, but it's well worth it.
Yeah.
So we'll go with it. So Rule back on the pitcher's mound.
She's got 5 strikeouts out of the first 6 batters faced, and that one's called a strike to the number 7 hitter in the order, Emily Hoyt. So Hoyt, Brooks, and Clark, if anyone gets on, back to Emma Angel. And the 0-1. Inside, 1-1. What was something off speed there and missed in toward the knee of the right-handed hitter. 1-1 pitch. Again goes inside. This one swung on and missed, 1-2. That's what's been good about Rule today. She's had swing and miss stuff. Swing and a miss. She went after high heat that time. 6 strikeouts for Faith Rule.
And that brings up we didn't check if it's Deanna or Dina.
It's Deanne. It's Deanne. Yeah.
Okay, Brooks.
Yeah, Deanne Brooks, the third baseman. And the first pitch she sees is a swing and a miss for strike 1.
3-0 is our score. Lady Dogs on top. Top of the third. 1 out for the Lady Trojans.
All the runs came in the bottom of the first inning for Louisiana, and this one swung on and missed, 0-2. And the next. Strike 3 called. Got her looking after missing, swinging and missing on the first 2. She was locked at the knees on that one.
So Shelby Clark.
7 strikeouts in the first 8 hitters. And the third lefty, another slapper up there in the number 9 spot. Shelby Clark took a ball. Very few times has Faith started a batter with a ball, and this one's chopped to the third baseman. Misha up with it. Throw is low, and the ball comes out of the glove, and that's going to be an error on Caps at first base. She had the ball when she went to apply the tag. It came out. So the first base runner of the day is the number 9 hitter, Shelby Clark, and we go back to the top for Emma Angel.
Angel went down on strikes. She went down swinging. She had a 2-2 count, swung at that third strike.
Tough air for Gretchen as she had to come off the bag to get the offline throw from Misha. Was able to get it and just couldn't hang on. This one's popped up mile high. Pitcher wants it. Rule camps under it and makes the catch to retire the side. We played 2.5 here at Wallace Memorial Park. Louisiana looks to add to their 3-0 lead over Community R-VI on Eagle 102.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
It's good to aim high, and sports can help children reach their goals. Join Pike County Mutual Insurance in Bowling Green and Farm Mutual Insurance in supporting local athletes. Be sure to catch all the action this sports season. Pike County Mutual Insurance salutes young local athletes and wishes them well. And they look forward to protecting these young adults with strong insurance coverage during what is sure to be a bright future. Pike County Mutual Insurance in Bowling Green.
Follow your area teams throughout the season, in person, on air, and online by staying tuned to your area sports leader, Eagle 102. Brought to you by Bank of Louisiana, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Pogue Ford in Bowling Green.
Well, we're going to start the bottom of the third inning with the 2, 3, and 4 hitters. Tatum DePriest up. She was hit by a pitch her first time up as she stands in. Emma Angel still on the mound for the Lady Trojans. Ball, first one inside for ball 1.
I caved.
You caved, and I tell you what, I don't blame you.
Now I have to wait till the next half inning to eat it. This one's popped up. Foul territory, giving it a chase, and it'll hit the ground.
So it evens up the count, 1-1. I mean, technically, you could be nice. I could be nice and say, go ahead and eat it, Mark. Eat that hot dog right here in front of me while I talk about it. I'll get play-by-play about how good it smells. 1 ball, 1 strike. Still 3-0 our score. Bottom of the third. Lady Dogs lead this one.
The next. Ooh, good pitch. Drops in for a strike. She finally found the command of that off-speed delivery. That one was about eye level and just dropped down to the knees. Up high. And that evens the count at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and she's going to try and run this one out. As it bounced, strikeout 2-3 on the putout, retires Tatum DePriest. That's the first out here in the bottom of the third inning. That was the best start to finish batter that Angel has had today. That'll bring in Aussie Manjarez. That one's up and in on her. I've seen a lot of people named after countries.
Uh-huh.
I've never seen in Australia.
Yeah. Manjarez got to walk her first time at bat.
There's a strike, 1-1.
Yeah, I can also say I've never.
Now, Aussie is an awesome first name.
That is. And I know an Austie.
Yeah?
I do know that.
Know lots of Austins. This one's nubbed to the first baseman. Throw to the covering second baseman, and the out is retired. That one goes 3-4 on the putout for the second out, and Manjara is retired.
And that'll bring up Jaden Womack, who also walked her first time at bat.
So the second time through the order, working out a lot better for R6 so far. They're able to retire Rule. After she reached on an error, she was thrown out at second. That was last inning.
That was last inning. DePriest was the first one. I was like, wait a minute. I have wouldn't be that far for me to have my score sheet off.
There's a strike called on the first pitch to Jayden Womack. 0-1 the count. Bases empty, 2 outs as this game's moving right along. Fouled off the sidewall and quickly 0-2. Jaden's got some power. I think
she does. As we mentioned before, there's a reason she's batting in that 4 spot for Dorsey and the Lady Dogs.
This one grounded back to the pitcher. Angel up with it. Throw over to Thomas at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3. So we played 3 full innings. Still 3-0 Louisiana with R6 coming up on Eagle 102.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. So easy, anyone can use them. Once you try it, you'll just have to buy it. Stop by Bowling Green Tractor to see how easy yard work can be. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for Ego. Power beyond belief.
Hi, this is Kelsey Henderson, RN Case Manager for Pike County Home Health. Pike County Home Health offers a variety of services from skilled nursing to rehabilitation therapies. Our care is focused on helping you recover from an acute illness, surgery, accident, or change in medical condition. We strive to help you recover in an environment where you feel most comfortable. If you have any questions or home health needs, please contact us at 573-324-2111 or visit our website at pikecountyhealth.org.
The Eagle 102 Game of the Week is brought to you by Young Enterprises, Calumet, Missouri, and Todd Watts Realty.
First pitch, fouled back by the number 2 hitter in the order, Natalie Thomas. Thomas, Angel, and Johnson.
Thomas did go down swinging her last at bat.
This one grounded to the second baseman. Ingles has trouble with it, and it's going to be an error on the Louisiana second bagger. And that's out of character for English. She's pretty solid. That one was going up the middle away from her.
It got just hit the inside of that glove and kind of got a little roll out to the side, and then she kind of kicked it a little bit.
Runner going. Throw down is late, and it's a stolen base. The pitch was a strike, 0-1 on Sarah Angel. So the first runner to make it to second base for R6, only their second base runner of the day. 0-1 on Sarah Angel. Bunting gets it down, but foul, and it's 0-2.
And Coach Hinkie being aggressive here, getting these base runners around. As now, as you mentioned, Sarah Angel looking for possibly the bunt down the third base line to advance Thomas to third.
I think they'll switch it off here with 2 strikes.
Oh, I'm sure they will.
Rule is ready. Faith delivers. Strike 3 called. That one moving away from the hitter.
Hit that outside corner.
It was close. First out here in the top of the 4th.
Steps in catcher Emma Johnson.
It was too close to take, I'll say that.
Yeah.
May have been outside, though. She's showing bunt. It goes in the air, and it is a foul ball. Foul ball before Rule touched it, 0-1.
Well, I'll tell you what, Rule was almost there. She was stretching to get that.
Runner at second, 1 down. Every Bulldog found a rock to throw off the field after that failed bunt attempt, and this one swung on and missed. Runner going, and she'll make third as Glow couldn't get a handle on it. Nope, they're going to send her back.
Oh, did they think she made contact?
I think that the batter may have stepped on it, Emmy Johnson.
Ah.
So they sent the runner back. And she's in the hole 0-2. That one low. Runner goes this time, and the throw is late. Misha was in front of the bag anyway.
So now, 2 stolen bases on this in this inning for Thomas. That gets her in scoring position with only 1 out.
So this is a big pitch here is what you're saying.
It is a big pitch. 1 ball, 2
1-2.
strikes.
Grounded up the middle, and on the board are the R6 Trojans. RBI hit for Johnson. That'll bring in Kaylee Diesel.
Oops. For a single right up the middle.
Just played perfectly past the pitcher and into short center. And that'll bring in Diesel.
Diesel went down looking last time.
Runner going almost a pitch out. The throw down is mishandled by Womack, and a stolen base for Johnson. So, Coach Hankey pretty aggressive. This one's foul past third, just foul. Actually, a good backhanded play there by Misha Campbell to knock it down. But it was a foul ball, and it's a 1-1 count to Kaylee Diesel. The next, fouled off the screen, 1-2.
So kind of have to be a little surprised. I'm surprised that Hinkie hasn't sent Johnson to third yet already, based on how she ran with Thomas.
The next, outside, runner does go, and the throw goes into left field, backed up nicely by Morgan Street, so Johnson can't advance any further. The count goes to 2-2, and now another runner at third, and Diesel an RBI opportunity. Bulldogs lead by 2. R6 threatening here in the top of the 4th inning. That 2-2 pitch, fouled, and we'll do it again.
Looks like the R6 batters are seeing Rule well, as you know they're making contact. It's just trying to time it all out.
And Johnson was able to do that with the comebacker past the pitcher. Another 2-2. Outside, and the count goes full.
And she did, like I mentioned, she did strike out looking her first time back in the 2nd inning. We're in the top of the 4th now.
The 3-2 hit in the air. Short left, it gets down, and it's 3-2. It's going to end up being a double for Diesel. On a 1-run ball game, now the tying run in scoring position with 1 out here in the top of the 4th.
And I'm not sure she could have placed that any better if she had tried, as it just went over Campbell's head and landed right on that grass almost out of reach of everyone. So now Coach Dorsey calls a timeout, and she's making a mound visit.
Dorsey into the circle to talk to not just Rule, but everyone about positioning and who's covering what, where you want to be if there's a runner at second base. You don't want the throw to go down to third and be 5 steps in front of the bag.
Yes, and probably more to tell them to relax. You know, they're okay. So, you know, it's part of the game. So, of course, the umpire goes out and says, hey, time up, let's play ball.
So Rule back in the circle, Dorsey back to the dugout.
That brings up Drainer for the Lady Trojans.
What did McKaylin do her first time up?
She struck out. She went down swinging. And back in the 2nd.
Second time through the order has been very productive for Community R6.
And sometimes all it takes is seeing that pitcher for the first inning. Or the first time.
Fouled back off the screen, 0-1. Just 1 out. Runner at second. That's a potential tying run for Community R6. There's a strike called, 0-2.
I am a little, I guess I shouldn't be, but, Campbell's still playing off the bat quite a bit. I guess they're going to be content to let her steal third possibly.
Well, maybe Womack is the one to cover. Swing and a miss. Doesn't matter when you strike out the batter like that.
That's right. That's their second out. And then steps Emily Hoyt, who was up last inning. She went down swinging as well.
Much bigger situation here with the tying run at second, 2 outs. First pitch to her is inside for ball 1. And this may just be a hiccup inning for the Louisiana pitcher. It's kind of been a hiccup inning for the defense a little bit. Back off the screen, 1-1. The progression we've seen in this Louisiana team, this is the 3rd time they've been on Eagle 102 this season. Game to game, just night and day every time, though.
That's what it's all about is, playing your best ball about time postseason comes up.
1-2 as that one's fouled out of play down the right field line. Runner goes back to second. That's Diesel. And Hoyt behind in the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes.
See if Rule can get out of trouble here.
Looking for another strikeout. Instead, a comebacker. Up with it, throw to first. Camp squeezes this one, and the inning is over. Couple of runs on the board for Community R6. Louisiana's lead down to 1 as they come to bat in the bottom of the fourth on Eagle 102.
Hey, this is Ryan with Mid-America Auto and Towing in Bowling Green. We've got something for everybody's budget. Everything from $1,000 all the way up to $35,000. We have a constant rotation of new inventory, including cars, trucks, and SUVs. So if you're out and you're looking for a new car, come by and see me. If you're looking for a particular vehicle and you don't see it on the lot or the website, let me know, and I'll do my best to find it for you. The Mid-America Auto and Towing, just off Highway 54 in Bowling Green, is a one-stop shop. Like us on Facebook or check out our website, midamericaautoandtowing.com.
Here's one question that has no wrong answer. Are you going to choose the new Shell and Fuel Rewards card to be used at Shell stations, or the Shell and Fuel Rewards MasterCard that can be used everywhere MasterCard is accepted? With both, you save 10 cents per gallon, up to 20 gallons every time you fill up. And you also earn 10% rebates on your first $1,200 in non-fuel purchases per year at Shell stations. See? You can't go wrong with either. Visit www.shell.us/getrewards and apply today. At participating Shell stations only. Terms and conditions apply.
Follow your area teams throughout the season, in person, on air, and online by staying tuned to your area sports leader, Eagle 102. Brought to you by Ingram Plumbing, the Mercantile Bank, and Bowling Green Pharmacy.
As we head to the bottom of the fourth, we've got batters 5, 6, and 7, starting with Misha Campbell in the batter's box for the Lady Dogs.
And the first pitch to Misha is in for a strike. Pretty pitch from Emma Angel.
3-2 our score. Dogs still on top by 1, as we mentioned, bottom of the fourth.
This one hit in the air. Right fielder wants it. Hoyt camps under that. She's been camping under a lot of balls over the first few innings.
I tell you what, Emma Angel has done a good job of getting Louisiana pop out. They haven't had a lot of ground hits. So Caitlin Glow steps in.
Glow can put one in the air somewhere over a fence. There's a strike called.
She had a pop fly out to right field her last bat.
And the 0-1.
Inside.
Evens things up at 1 ball and a strike. Glow back in there. And the next on its way, and that one is low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
This one popped up back behind us. And the count goes even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out and the base is empty for Louisiana here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Angel has her sign. This one is lifted over the head of the R6 left fielder, and it's going to be extra bases for Caitlin Glow. She is into second.
Stand-up double for Glow.
little insurance out there, and she just put the bat out there, just stuck it out there and had enough power to put it about 10 feet in front of the wall. They were playing her in.
They were, and in steps the big bat of Gretchen Capps now. She also flew to right field her last at bat.
She's the first baseman, wearing a sweatshirt with the sleeves pulled up. First pitch to her is up high. Catcher has a little trouble with it, but kept it in front of her, did Johnson, and keeps Glow at second base.
Glow thought about it. She was out there. She kind of dancing around out there around the shortstop here, but she got back in safely to second.
This one is over the second baseman, just over Kaylee Diesel, and that'll move up the runner. So now runners at the corners after that hit by Gretchen Capps. Now that looked a lot like the one that made it over Freddie Freeman's glove.
Last night, wasn't it? Yeah.
To put or tie the game for the Cardinals. I mean, just over. Couldn't have been any closer.
If he'd have been an inch taller, he'd have had that one.
And if Diesel were an inch taller, she'd have that one. Instead, it's runners at the corners.
And we're all playing the what-if game.
Yeah, with one out. Baseball, softball, game of inches. That brings in Emma Inglis. Not a sacrifice situation with Glow, the runner, at third, and Capps, the runner, at first. Instead, she takes a strike.
She likes to swing. She went down swinging in the second. 3-2 our score, bottom of the fourth. Lady Dogs still on top by 1.
1-1 as that one misses high.
I like the fans camped out over there behind the 200 mark. They're waiting for one to go over the fence.
Bleacher bums, not whole gang, whatever you want to call them. There's a swing and a miss for strike 2. One-two pitch from Angel. Swung on and missed. And that's the second out here in the bottom of the fourth.
In steps of Morgan Street. She could help give the Lady Dogs a little bit more of a little more insurance if she could just make some contact.
Enough contact, she could restore the 3-run lead. First pitch to her is called a strike. And now they're going to have a pinch runner come in for the catcher Glow, a courtesy runner.
Is that Dennis McMillan over there at third, the umpire? Looked like him a little bit.
It does.
I don't know if it's him or not. But as I was looking at him a little while ago, I'm like, I said I didn't know them.
Yeah. The 0-1. Fouled out of play, 0-2. She got a lot of bat on that one. Just
I
watched.
I watched as it was heading towards my vehicle. I was looking. I'm like,
Well, you got a blocker out there now. Whatever that, was it a Honda or something in front of you?
Yeah, I don't know the way she was angling. I wasn't too sure.
0-2 the count. That one's up high, a ball and 2 strikes.
3-2 is our score, bottom of the fourth. Dogs on top by 1.
And the next. This one hit to the second baseman. Up with it is Diesel. Throw over is in time. Good stretch by Natalie Thomas at first. So the Dogs leave a couple of runners aboard, can't add to their lead. It's still 3-2 after 4 full innings. R6 coming up on Eagle 102.
Community State Bank of Missouri is here to meet your agricultural needs. This is Earl Niemeyer. We offer a variety of agricultural loans customized to meet the demands of today's complex farm operations. Whether it's to purchase farm equipment or to pay farm operating expenses, a financial package can be developed specific to your operation. Drop by one of our convenient locations and speak with an ag loan specialist today. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887. Equal opportunity lender.
If you are in the market for a car, whether you're looking for a new or used vehicle, make sure you visit Bowling Green Chevrolet. Their selection will surprise you with prices that can't be beat. Bowling Green Chevrolet is just off Highway 61 at the South Bowling Green exit. Once you get there, you'll see why Bowling Green Chevrolet is the #1 dealership in the area. Check it out for yourself. Bowling Green Chevrolet, where you'll always feel at home.
This week's Eagle 102 Game of the Week is brought to you by Kathy Clean. Just like our area athletes, they're suited up and ready to tackle your cleaning service needs. Residential or commercial, just give them a call. Kathy Clean.
Top of the 5th inning, we have 8, 9, and 1 for the Lady Trojans. Stepping in there was Deanne Brooks, and she looked at a strike one and a comeback, and now ball one. It's 1-1.
That one kind of rolled in there to Deanne to even things up. Took me 3 innings, but I got the hot dog down.
Got that hot dog. That's good. I'm so happy for you.
This one swung on and missed, or 3 half innings at least. 1-2 the count.
3-2 our score, top of the 5th. Louisiana still on top by 1. R6 came up, put 2 on the board. Last inning, Louisiana, all 3 of their runs came in the first.
The next, swung on and missed. Another strikeout. First in a bit for a Rule, but it's a big one here to start the top half of the 5th inning.
Shelby Clark steps up.
Number 9 hitter. Ooh, good pitch. Painted the corner there to get strike 1.
So Rule, who started out the game with what?
Striking out 5 or 7 of the first 8.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Looking to get back on track.
Slap and a nice play. Kick save and a beauty by Maddie Hankey. Wish I had a camera over just a foot, because she kicked that off the ground straight up to her hand and threw it back to the pitcher.
She and Dorsey over there talking. Dorsey's like, nice. She's like, hey, it's all in the talent.
A couple of former state champions there.
Yeah.
Dorsey 2 times with the Clopton Hawks. Maddie won 1. Actually had the final out in her glove for the Silex Lady Owls. Some coaching pedigree here. 0-2. Just lays off that one. A ball and 2 strikes. To Shelby Clark. Top of the order waiting in the wings. Emma Angel on deck. The 1-2. This one slapped over the head of Misha. Fair until it got behind the bag. And then the English on it put it into foul territory. It's just a single. That one had a lot of spin on it.
She got on base back in the 3rd.
Kind of like a second leadoff hitter, really.
Yeah, she is. Remember the Cardinals used to do that? Their number 9 hitter was.
Yeah, they'd pitch or bat the pitcher 8th.
Yep.
To get Mark McGuire more at bats. And then later Pools, and that one is fouled back off Griffin's mule.
So Emma Angel struck out in the 1st, hit one right to the first baseman in the 4th.
0 for 2 today, looking for a big hit here. Tying run at first base with 1 out. This one popped up. Foul territory again. And it's 0-2.
She's reaching just a little bit there, as Rule's doing a good job at painting that outside corner.
No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, and a runner at first base.
3-2 our score. Dogs on top by 1. Top of the 5th.
Rule has her sign, reaches high. Winds and fires. Strike called. Runner takes second. I'm not sure why Glow didn't throw.
Well,
no, she thought that was 2 outs already, or?
Well, either that or she's not had the best of luck when trying to get some of these stolen bases out this evening. Maybe she doesn't want to chance it.
Throwing it wild into center, maybe.
Something like that.
This one popped up. Behind short, and it will drop. Here comes the tying run, and no throw from Street. This game is tied. Big 2-out hit by Natalie Thomas has knotted this game at 3-3.
Another one of those ones that just hit the right gap.
And if Street comes up throwing, I think she's got a chance at that runner at home plate, but she was more worried about the runner at first.
Yeah.
And that's just knowing the situation.
Sarah Angel steps in. She went down looking her last at bat. Now
This
she's going
one
to
hit
pop
in the air. Behind short and unable to make the catch is Womack. And that's an error on the shortstop. She did a good job getting there. And now Rule and the Bulldogs in all sorts of trouble as Emmy Johnson, the catcher, digs in. There are 2 outs. That's the important part. You just got to get that third one.
Yeah, Johnson did single her last at bat and then had 2 stolen bases into her coming around to score. She was the second run across the plate for the Lady Trojans.
Swung on and missed. Throw goes down to third, and no one covering second, so able to get back in is Thomas. First and second, 2 outs. Tie ball game.
Thomas very quick. We got a chance to see that up and down the basketball court last year as well as around the bases, so she's going to be running.
This one grounded to Inglis at second. Slow roller. Throw to first is in time, and the inning comes to an end. 4-3 on the putout, and it's time to stretch here at Wallace Memorial Park. 3-3 Louisiana coming up in the bottom half of the 5th on Eagle 102.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of the community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned pharmacies. There's one right here. Health Mart pharmacists have a personal commitment to their communities because, just like you, they support their community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned and hometown proud.
Louisiana is a Health Mart town. Family Drug Health Mart Pharmacy. The right people, the right price, right downtown. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
As a farmer, you rely on rainfall to ensure your crop production, but sometimes the weather doesn't cooperate. Droughts can happen and do. Long dry spells can ruin your crops, but shouldn't ruin your life. With a pasture, rangeland, and forage policy through NAU Country Insurance Company and Bowling Green Insurance Agency, you'll be provided with the extra protection you need. Contact Fred Carlson at Bowling Green Insurance to discuss how PRF can help manage your risk. NAU Country Insurance Company is an equal opportunity provider.
Follow your area teams throughout the season, in person, on air, and online by staying tuned to your area sports leader, Eagle 102, brought to you by People's Bank and Trust and Mike's Tire and Service Center.
So Louisiana in a brand new ball game as R6 has tied it. 2 in the top of the 4th, 1 in the top of the 5th. And fortunately for the Lady Dogs, they can reset with the top of the order.
They are. We got 1, 2, and 3 coming up, starting with Faith Rule. She got things started in this game right off the bat as she singled. Was the first one across the plate, and see if she can help herself here in the bottom of the 5th.
Angel ready for the first pitch, and it's up high for ball 1.
Now, Rule did get the third out back in the second inning as she got a slow roller to the second base.
That one is bunted. Foul and caught by the catcher. It's just strike 1, though. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out. And the base is empty. The next from Angel to Rule is inside and back to the screen. 2 balls and a strike. Johnson slowly back behind the plate as Angel readjusts her face mask and delivers. This one hit in the air again to the second baseman. And Diesel, it moved around a lot in that glove, but she brought the second hand up and secured that pop out for out number 1. All the scoring for the Bulldogs again done in the bottom of the 1st inning. So it's been all Angel after that. Ooh, good looking pitch. Nice little hump in the middle of it. And it's strike 1 to Tatum DePriest.
DePriest, her only time on the bags was when she was hit by a pitch back in the 1st, and she swings at strike 2.
Then looks to the skies and says, oh my, what did I swing at? She's behind the count, no balls, 2 strikes. This one fouled off, and she stays alive. Still 0-2. Tatum was our primetime player when the Bulldogs beat Clopton.
That's right. I'd forgotten about that.
Another 0-2, and that one bounces in, a ball and 2 strikes. Had a bases clearing triple and a nice running catch in that ball game. This one back right into the glove of the pitcher for the second out. Tough luck there for Tatum.
Now steps in Manjarez.
Aussie, what has she done today?
Well, she got the second out as she hit it to the first baseman.
Moved runners over her first time, didn't she?
She walked her first.
That's right, that's right.
And she was just the second out on a 3-4 play back in the third.
Behind in the count here, 0-1. The next is popped foul and off the sidewall, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Base is empty, 2 outs. Aussie Manjarez, the designated player, grabs some dirt. Now digs in. The next from Angel, called strike 3, and the inning comes to a close. 3 up, 3 down for Louisiana, and this game's still tied as we head to the 6th. 3-3 between the Bulldogs and Community R-VI on Eagle 102.
Is it time to renew, redo, or rebuild? People's Bank and Trust can help you make those home improvements without springing a leak in your budget. I'm Christine Rutherford, and we have loans designed specifically for repairs and renovations, along with home equity lines of credit. Stop by your local People's Bank in Bowling Green and let's talk about how People's Bank can help you. People's Bank and Trust online at www.pbtc.net or give me a call at 573-324-2525. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender, MLO number 421603, NMLS number 407724.
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service. But did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. At Ingram Plumbing, we're ready to meet all your plumbing needs. I should know. I'm Bonnie Ingram, and I've worked there for over 50 years. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling Green.
The Eagle 102 Game of the Week is brought to you by J&D Tire and Auto, Perkins Electrical Services, and All Parts.
R6 starts the inning with Diesel. Diesel, Drainer, and Hoyt. First one missed outside. 1-0 to Kaylee Diesel. The next. Ooh, inside, 2-0. Boy, that's a call she got earlier in the game. Doesn't get it this time. And it's 2-0 in a tie ball game here in the top of the 6th inning. One more could do it. There's a strike called, 2-1.
Tell you what, now the sun stuck down behind those trees. It got a little chilly.
Still a beautiful
It is
afternoon
beautiful.
for softball. This one hit over the head of the third baseman into short left. A leadoff hit, and that slapping has been the difference in this one.
And man, they're placing it right there where the grass and infield meet. And so, kudos to R6 for being able to place that ball just right there. That's where every single one of them have been, really.
So maybe when those slappers are up there, you want to draw in that outfielder and put the third baseman a little deeper.
Yeah, Street needs to come in just a little bit.
This one, high. She was showing bunt, pulled back. The runner will go to second as it went back to the screen. So now the go-ahead run in scoring position with nobody out for Community R6. The next from Rule. Showing bunt again. This bunted in the air and unable to make the catch as Glow. She laid out for it.
She did.
Just came up empty. 1-1 the count.
Just off the tip of her glove there. I tell you what, this is what patience does. We talked about, Louisiana got all 3 runs in the bottom of the first, but, Community R6 has been very patient and, playing small ball here. Now they got tied up. As you mentioned, the go-ahead run in scoring position, sitting over at second base, no outs.
They're in the driver's seat, that's for sure. The 1-1 pitch, bunting again, and it's bunted foul again. So Drainer having trouble getting it down, and now behind in the count 1-2. We'll see if they switch it off here. It looks like Coach Hankey's telling her to swing through. Shorten up the swing and be ready to go. A 1-2 pitch from Rule in the dirt. Good block that time by Glow. Keeps the runner at second base. But it evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the next. Swung on and missed. That's the first out here in the top of the 6th inning. Another strikeout, and it's a big one for Faith Rule.
And in steps Emily Hoyt. She struck out her first time at bat and then hit one right back to the pitcher. Rule tossed it over to first and got the 3rd out back in the 4th inning.
Strikeout or a pop out would be huge here. Swings and misses, 0-1. Hoyt, the right fielder. She's been busy out there in right today. Checks her wristband, which she wears on her belt, actually. Figure out what the play is called. And this one, Glow was looking to try and double off a runner instead of making the catch. She caught the bunt and just had it
popped
roll
out of her
out.
glove. Yeah, popped out of her glove, off her fingertips.
0-2 the count. That was almost spectacular. That would have been a double play, too.
That would have very well been. Because,
the runner was halfway already.
Diesel was, well past shortstop.
The 0-2, swung on and missed. That's the second out here in the 6th inning.
So in steps Deanne Brooks. She has struck out both times at bat. Once the first time looking, the second time swinging.
And this is the batter you want to get because Clark's gotten on base a couple of times behind her.
Yeah, she's been on base both times she's been to the plate.
First pitch to Brooks. Bunting. Let it roll. Everyone's going to be safe. Got to let that one roll on. Now the ball gets away, and R6, they're going to hold at third. First and third. Didn't get away far enough. That's a ball you got to let roll foul. It's a base hit. And the batter will be Clark.
Yeah, as we mentioned, she's been on base. She got a single with an error from the first.
Misha's got to back up here.
Yeah.
There's a strike called. Runner takes second on indifference.
Yeah, I know what their thought process here. They did at least bring Morgan Street in a little bit, but still, if I were Campbell, I'd have to back it up.
Swing and a miss. Trying to slap it right over Misha's head there. 0-2. So big pitch here. I'd go up and in on the slap header.
I think I would agree with you, definitely.
Biggest pitch of the ball game. Swung on and missed. She got her, and that ends the inning. Didn't go up and in, went low and away, and the slapper went right through it. Clark is retired. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Let's see if the Bulldogs can put some offense together and get ahead in this 3-3 ball game on Eagle 102.
The Mercantile Bank in Louisiana says now's the time to sign up for online banking and bill pay. You won't have to get out in the weather. With online banking, you can bank day or night from your home, office, or anywhere with internet access. Check account balances, view checks, and much more. Stop in today to learn more about online banking and bill pay at the Mercantile Bank, downtown Louisiana. Your hometown bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Hi, this is John. I'm one of the pharmacists you see at Family Drug in Louisiana and the Bowling Green Pharmacy. We're right here with personal and prompt service, giving you the answers about your medications. If you're new in town, come get acquainted. If you're one of our regulars, thank you. You are always welcome to come in and just say hi. The right people, the right service, right downtown. Family Drug, 3rd in Georgia in Louisiana, and the Bowling Green Pharmacy on the square in Bowling Green.
Follow your area teams throughout the season in person, on air, and online by staying tuned to your area sports leader, Eagle 102. Brought to you by Cindy Blaylock Insurance Agency, Young Enterprise, and JD Tire and Auto.
Well, the Bulldogs score here. get a stop in the top half of the 7th, the ball game is over.
That's right. And I tell you what a good place for the Bulldogs to come up there with the 4, 5, and 6 hitters as Caitlin Glow and Gretchen Capps both had some big hits their last at bat, but we've got to get to Capps. So Womack and Campbell both need to get their offense moving here.
So Jaden will be the first. She digs in. Where's number 7? On the back of it. This is the best Louisiana softball jersey in the last, I'd say, 10 years. These are great. I love these. With the gray body and the Louisiana Bulldog red shoulders.
Red. Yep.
Yeah. Missed on the first. The 1-0 is hit to the second baseman. Up with the Diesel over to Thomas, and there's one away.
And that brings up Misha Campbell. She's had contact both times, but unfortunately, the first time she had a single, second one flew out to right field.
See if she can get into one here. Put the Bulldogs ahead. First pitch to her is inside for ball 1.
And she looks
There's
at
a strike.
one right down the middle there.
I think she's up there with the mandate of be a little selective. Louisiana's been swinging at a lot of first pitch or first ball pitches, and that one's up high, 2-1.
Bottom of the 6th, tied up 3 apiece. 1 out for the Lady Dogs.
This one hit over the head of the third baseman and down for a hit. Oh, man. Brooks almost hauled that one in. She had it, and it was actually the ground that caused it to roll out of her glove. She jumped backwards, had the glove over her head, and that would have been spectacular had it stayed in.
Yeah, I tell you what, that if this was the NFL, that would have been a rule to catch.
Well, she can get both feet in.
Yeah. Oh, my bad. Ground can't cause a fumble.
There's a strike called and a throwing back into first, and Misha in there safely. 0-1 to Caitlin Glow. Big opportunity here. And the next up high, 1-1.
Yeah, if Glow can put one out there, basically split between left and center like she did last time.
Well, you remember when they faced Bowling Green here, she put one off that 4 down below the scoreboard, and it looks like it dented it in half. Still dented.
Still dent.
Only got a single out of it. She hit it too hard. That one low, 3-1. Caitlin looking to get on here. Extend this to Gretchen Capps. There's a strike called. Snap throw down to first. Misha back in safely. Count full. 1 down, runner at first.
Now she's got to protect.
I think she's going to get something to hit here. The 3-2 is hit over the first baseman. Cut off by the right fielder. Misha going to have to stop at second. Well, that's a 1-out hit. A solid hit for Caitlin Glow.
And that's Gretchen Capps. She put the bat on the ball last time up, but she hit it over to right field. She split it up the middle there, cut between the center and right field.
Earlier Louisiana was hitting them to right, but a mile high. Now they're starting to straighten those out, line those balls around as that one misses for ball 1.
Only 1 out, still tied 3-3, bottom of the 6th. 1 out for the Lady Dogs.
This one grounded up the middle, and that's a base hit. Here comes Misha. She's going to stop at third. Good throw in from the center fielder, Shelby Clark.
And bases are loaded.
Keeps this game tied. And it'll be Emma Inglis. She's had a tough day as Coach Hankey comes out to the circle to talk to everybody about what their responsibilities are now with the bases loaded.
Coach Dorsey having a talk over here with her hitter saying, hey, don't worry about the 2 strikeouts you've had. You've got to forget those. The key right now is to step in there and just make contact.
Make contact or not expand the zone.
Yeah, she's telling it's all mental. I saw her tapping the helmet.
Yeah.
Don't think about it. Just get up there and swing. Play ball.
She was saying the same thing to Inglis and Morgan Street, the 8 and 9 hitters. Boy, the outfielders are playing shallow. If you could pop one over their head, you could run for days. That one is taken for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
Bases loaded. Only 1 out.
Crowd getting into it. The 1-0 is called a strike, 1-1. This is the ball game. Right here with the bases loaded and 1 out. Inside, 2-1. Being very patient is Emma.
And that's the key here. I mean, everybody wants to be the game-winning hitter, but be patient. Make sure you get a pitch that you want.
Inside, gets away. No one's moving. 3-1 the count. And now a walk gives Louisiana the lead.
And that's how they got things started back in the first.
Angel talks to the catcher. Johnson now goes back out into the middle of the circle. Johnson did a little landscaping behind home plate. Now she's ready. Inglis ready. The 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed.
Full count.
She had something to hit there, swung through it. Now it's 3 balls, 2 strikes. Just 1 out. The runners will stay put. The next foul tip. Checked her swing. It hit the knob of the bat. Yeah. And the count stays 3-2. Angel adjusts her face mask. Now comes set. Winds, fires. Strike 3 called. She got her. And that's the 2nd out.
And then steps in the number 9 hitter.
Morgan Street, the left fielder.
She made contact back in the 4th. However, it went to the second baseman. She was able to throw her out at first.
Now we're going to have a courtesy runner, but it's a different courtesy runner.
Nope.
Okay, they're
2 courtesy runners.
A courtesy runner and a pinch runner is what they're doing. As they send
Tegan Carrington in over on first base, and is that Campbell out second? Who did I see go out there?
Is it Kayla? Keela?
That might be.
I never caught the number the first time she was out there. I know it's one digit because her ponytail covers the number.
So either way,
we'll get
looking
it.
for Street to make some contact here.
That's the most important thing. You gotta put it in play somewhere.
2 outs.
There's a ball high. 1-0 the count. 2 down, bottom of the 6th, bases loaded for Louisiana. So the go-ahead run at third base. That almost hit her. I'll take one for the team.
No
there,
kidding. Hey, Morgan, scoot in there a little bit.
I think that's what the whole dugout just told her. And she shrugged her shoulders. No.
She's smiling.
That's not going to happen. There's a strike called.
Right down
2-1.
So again, 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Bases loaded.
The pitch. This one is hit off the end of the bat and then squeezed by the shortstop, Sarah Angel. So they get out of the jam, and we head to the 7th inning, still tied at 3. Our 6th coming up. Louisiana needs a hold on Eagle 102.
This moment of relief brought to you by your local State Farm agent, who also brings relief with insurance for what you value most.
Visit Cindy Blaylock Agency in Louisiana.
farmers, the crew at Mike's Tire and Service Center is here to serve you. They know the hours you put in, definitely not your typical 8 to 5, which makes it difficult to get that equipment in for service. Therefore, they offer on-the-farm tire repair. Call Mike's Tire and Service Center and they'll be happy to work with you to get you back to operation as usual. Hi folks, my name is Cody Kirkendall, new owner of Mike's Tire and Service Center, located on Business Highway 61 in Bowling Green. Mike's Tire and Service Center proudly supports all area farmers.
The Eagle 102 Game of the Week is brought to you by Young Enterprises, Calumet, Missouri, and Todd Watts Realty.
To the 7th inning we go here from Wallace Memorial Park in Louisiana.
9, 1, and 2 are our batters.
1, 2, 3. As Angel will lead it off. Yeah, Clark made the last out. The first tour is popped up out of play, 0-1.
I'm going to have to go down and check because I do not have that. I have it.
Why didn't you write that down?
Well, I don't know.
It happens.
I mean, it does happen.
No balls, 1 strike to the leadoff hitter in the order and the inning, Emma Angel. Thomas and Angel wait in the wings. This one hit into, well, to the second baseman, and Emma Inglis. That one looked like it had a lot more power off the bat, but just kind of hung up there for Inglis to catch it on the edge of the outfield grass.
I see what I did.
And that'll bring in Natalie Thomas. Thomas fouls it back toward us, 0-1.
That's the first time I've jumped all night, but I've seen the power that she's had.
She wears number 1 and is the first baseman. And she is pretty tall.
She is now that I'm kind of sitting down.
Yeah.
When I was standing up over, I'm like, man, she's a lot short, but I remember her being so much taller on the basketball court.
The 0-1 pitch on its way. This one chopped foul past Campbell at third. Another kick there by Hankey. She couldn't grab this one, though.
Well, she wore out all the talent.
Yeah.
Yeah, once you reach a certain age and that talent starts to dwindle a little
You're
bit.
good for 1, maybe 2 plays a game.
Good as I once was. Isn't that the Toby Keith song?
I'm still one of the fastest guys. There's a strike. Called. And that's the second out here in the top of the 7th inning. Well, you want it to be dramatic, so
yeah.
Louisiana's just got to do their business here.
I don't feel like it needs to be this dramatic. They could have,
1 and 5.
Yeah.
This one foul off the screen, 0-1. Sarah Angel.
She's made some contact. She had a single. She was one of the ones that hit the ball, split the difference between Misha Campbell and Morgan Street.
Yeah, on the slaps.
Mm-hmm. So, looks like they moved Street in just a little bit again, preparing for this.
0-1 the count. And the next. Up high, 1-1. The next from Faith Rule on its way. Ooh, that's a good pitch.
Well, it's
misses.
Just outside.
Two and 1 the count. Rule looking to send this game to the bottom of the 7th. That one foul past first by about 3 inches.
I tell you what, she had some power on that. That's Sarah Angel. Wow. She made contact. That went flying down.
Actually went over the runner's bag at first, but that's in foul territory. The safety bag. And a 2-2 pitch, fouled off the screen. We'll do it again.
So Rural staying in to battle here in the top of the 7th. 3-3 is our score. 2 outs for our 6th. Louisiana left bases loaded in the bottom of the 6th.
Haven't scored since the bottom of the 1st inning. 2 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th for our 6 to tie in. This one's back to the pitcher. Nice job coming up with that for Faith Rule. Over to Camps for the 3rd out. And we head to the bottom of the 7th inning, tied at 3. R6 and Louisiana coming up on Eagle 102.
Bank from anywhere with Bank of Louisiana's new Freedom Checking account. No minimum balance, no monthly fees, and free access to all of their mobile and online banking services like mobile check deposit, text banking, and online bill pay. Bank on your own terms with Freedom Checking from Bank of Louisiana. Stop by either Bank of Louisiana location today for more details or to open an account. Bank of Louisiana, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Home data rates may apply. Check with your carrier for details. Freedom Checking from Bank of Louisiana.
The human body can run like a well-oiled machine, but just like machines, they occasionally need attention. A lot of times because of accidents, injuries, or even general wear and tear, the body breaks down. That's where Pike County Memorial Hospital's physical and occupational therapy services can get you back to normal, daily activities. Don't let pain keep you from enjoying life. Let the team at PCMH focus on your recovery so you can focus on what matters to you. Pike County Memorial Hospital. Community owned, nationally known.
Follow your area teams throughout the season in person, on air, and online by staying tuned to your area sports leader, Eagle 102. Brought to you by Todd Watts Realty, Calumet of Missouri, and Bowling Green Insurance.
Bottom of the 7th inning. It's going to be the top of the order for Louisiana. And if anyone could end it with one swing, I think Faith Rule would be a good candidate for that.
Absolutely, absolutely. She's pitched a really good game. Couple innings, R6, has made some good contact, found the holes in the defense for Louisiana. But other than that, she's been pretty stellar this evening. So Louisiana just needs to get one across the plate to win this ball game and, be, 2-game winning streak here.
Yeah. 3-3 our score as we start the bottom of the 7th inning. Angel still out there for the Trojans. And the first pitch to her counterpart, Faith Rule, is hit deep. That'll burn the defense and go all the way to the wall. It's going to be at least 2. She's heading for 3. Here she comes. No throw. And the winning run at third base, Faith Rule, just said, yeah, it's my turn.
Yep.
She's excited now.
She is. Tatum DePriest can be the hero again in this ball game. All she's got to do is
lift it to the outfield somewhere.
I'm not too sure. She probably couldn't, depending on where she gets it on the infield. That Rule may try it at home.
Takes that one up high for ball 1. Big leadoff triple for Faith Rule. The next, Bunting pulls back, takes a ball 2-0. This is part of the plan here.
And really looking at the leadoff that Rule's getting, if she hit one to the second baseman, I think she could beat it home.
The next, there's the bunt. It's a good one, and at home she is safe, and Louisiana wins this one on a squeeze bunt in the bottom of the 7th inning. Our final, Bulldogs 4, R6 3. We'll be back with the postgame after this on Eagle 102.
The Eagle 102 postgame show is coming up, sponsored by Abel's Quick Shops.
Here's one question that has no wrong answer. Are you going to choose the new Shell and Fuel Rewards card to be used at Shell stations, or the Shell and Fuel Rewards MasterCard that can be used everywhere MasterCard is accepted? With both, you save 10 cents per gallon, up to 20 gallons every time you fill up. And you also earn 10% rebates on your first $1,200 in non-fuel purchases per year at Shell stations. See? You can't go wrong with either. Visit www.shell.us/getrewards and apply today. At participating Shell stations only. Terms and conditions apply.
When you're ready to purchase your next vehicle, visit Pogue Ford in Bowling Green and enjoy your next buying experience. At Pogue, they go the extra mile to make sure you walk away with more than just a car or a truck. They'll give you an automotive home. Pogue Ford has the new or pre-owned vehicle you're looking for, and if they don't, they'll find it. Plus, they're available for all your automotive service needs. Pogue Ford, Business Highway 61 in Bowling Green.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Sailor and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
Well, that was exciting.
Time now for the Eagle 102 post-game show on KJFM. Sponsored by Abel's Quick Shops.
It was exciting, wasn't it? A 4-3 walk-off winner for Louisiana, a triple by Faith Rule. She's driven in by a squeeze bunt, and let's talk to head coach Kelsey Dorsey about that. Boy, that's gutsy. A suicide squeeze in a high school game.
Yeah, I mean, hey, that's how we won state my senior year.
Yeah.
So I was like, might as well try it. I know Tatum's done a great job for us with the bunt game, so I just wanted to try it out.
That was perfect. It does not get much better than that. About 2 inches inside the first base line, about maybe a quarter or more down the line. Beautiful bunt, and that kid continues to do some things out there.
No, she does for sure. And, I mean, with Faith's speed on third, I mean, why not try it, you know?
Exactly.
Why not try it?
Was that something where that triple just an experienced, good ball player saying, this game needs to end?
Yeah, Faith goes, if the first pitch is good, can I swing? I said, absolutely, kid. You got the green light for me. I said, you just need to make sure it's a level swing. So she got the job done just like she can.
3 in the first, and then the bats went quiet, but your pitching stayed strong. Faith, again, double-digit strikeouts, I think, today. How much has she meant to this team?
Oh, a tremendous amount. I mean, she's like the glue. She does her job pitching, and then she tries to get it done batting, and the girls look up to her, and she's a huge leader for us. And, I mean, you can see it out there. That's why we got it done.
I don't have it written down. What's the record now?
Oh, geez.
It's getting better.
Yeah, 5. I know we've won 5 games now.
And 2 in a row.
Yeah.
Now, so how do you feel going in to districts? They start next week already.
I mean, I'm confident in my girls each and every day. I mean, we've improved from the beginning of the season, and I mean, playoffs, everyone's going to be playing their best, and so we're going to bring our best.
Well, congratulations on the win tonight. That was a fun one to call.
Oh, yeah. Thank you very much.
That's the head coach, Kelsey Dorsey of the Bulldogs, and let's get our primetime player in here. Does she have to climb? Okay. I get nervous when kids start to climb in cleats, but boy, let her get the headphones on here. Faith Rule, our Eagle 102 primetime player tonight. Great pitching performance, but it comes down to that triple and a squeeze play to win it. How exciting was it to be a part of that?
That was great. Probably like the best play I think we've had in the last few games.
Yeah, it was awesome. The coach said you asked if you had the green light to swing.
Yeah, because she's been on me this whole year about swinging on the first pitch because I love the first pitch, but then she gave me that green light, and I guess it just fell into place.
You found a gap and then just let the legs go to work for you.
Yeah.
And Tatum getting that bunt down.
It was so perfect. It was like right down the line enough to where I could get in, and it was so good.
and you beat it. Well, they didn't even end up having the throw went to the first base side of home. Just awesome. Just perfectly executed. You don't see that a whole bunch in high school softball. Double-digit strikeouts today. Were you feeling it in the circle?
Yeah, usually, I sprained my ankle during early season in the in the tournament, and it bugs me, but today it felt fine. And
maybe now that the weather's changing a little bit, that can help the recovery. How do you feel? The regular season, the senior season is coming toward a close. How do you feel about this group going into districts?
I feel like if we're on, we'll definitely go far. It just takes that one inning to get us going, and then we'll definitely do some damage.
Well, we got to have multiple big innings, I think, once we get into state play. But congratulations on this one. Absolutely fantastic finish, Faith.
Thank you.
That's Faith Rule, our Eagle 102 primetime player. We'll take a break and go through the final numbers after this on the Eagle 102 postgame show.
Here's one question that has no wrong answer. Are you going to choose the new Shell and Fuel Rewards card to be used at Shell stations, or the Shell and Fuel Rewards MasterCard that can be used everywhere MasterCard is accepted? With both, you save 10 cents per gallon, up to 20 gallons every time you fill up. And you also earn 10% rebates on your first $1,200 in non-fuel purchases per year at Shell stations. See? You can't go wrong with either. Visit www.shell.us/getrewards and apply today. At participating Shell stations only. Terms and conditions apply.
It's good to aim high, and sports can help children reach their goals. Join Pike County Mutual Insurance in Bowling Green and Farm Mutual Insurance in supporting local athletes. Be sure to catch all the action this sports season. Pike County Mutual Insurance salutes young local athletes and wishes them well. And they look forward to protecting these young adults with strong insurance coverage during what is sure to be a bright future. Pike County Mutual Insurance in Bowling Green.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. So easy, anyone can use them. Once you try it, you'll just have to buy it. Stop by Bowling Green Tractor to see how easy yard work can be. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for Ego. Power beyond belief.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
Well, that was fun. 4-3 our final. A walk-off suicide squeeze bunt after a triple by Faith Rule. Rule is our primetime player. She gets the victory. The loss goes to Emma Angel. And a 2-game winning streak for the Lady Bulldogs as they go into their senior night on Thursday here at Wallace Memorial Park. You got some more numbers?
Well, I've got some. I was kind of down there chatting it. But talking about Faith Rule being our primetime player, she had 13 strikeouts tonight on 7 hits, no walks. So that's quite a night for her. 13 Ks.
Yeah, and she had the better start. Angel got better as the game went on, but when it mattered most, the bottom of the 7th inning, the senior puts that triple on the board and scores on the big squeeze bunt by Tatum DePriest. Tatum's going to be a good player.
She is. That's a name again.
Player.
A name we're going to hear again for the next year or two. Actually, what, is she a sophomore or junior? I've already forgotten.
Tatum is a sophomore. So
2 more years.
Yeah.
You're definitely going to hear those names, so be prepared. One other final to pass along for you. Bowling Green defeated Clopton tonight 9-0.
And that was at Bowling Green.
No, that was at Clopton.
It was at Clopton. That's right. That's right. Yep, at Clopton, and those are both on the board. I thought, this one would probably be a little closer.
Yep.
And it turned out to be a fantastic game, a close game, and an awesome finish with the squeeze bunt by DePriest to score Faith Rule and win this ball game by a single run, 4-3, in walk-off fashion. So that'll do it for the post-game show. For Marianne, Mark saying join us again on Friday for the Eagle 102 High School Football Game of the Week. Pre-game countdown to kickoff at 6:30 from Clopton as the Clopton-Ellsbury Indian Hawks in action against Mark Twain this Friday night. So we'll see you then, and we'll see you in the morning for the morning show on Eagle 102.
You've been listening to Area High School Softball on KJFM, Eagle 102. Join Eagle 102 for play-by-play action on air and online at KJFM Eagle 102.net throughout the season.